Hi there! How do I continue being an artist when almost no one sees my paintings and I don't make money from them? Here's my story. For several years I've been sharing my creative journey on social media. I paint almost every day, constantly thinking about what to paint, how to paint it, and what to post on my blog. In short, this is my passion. But despite all this, I haven't seen much growth in my audience and my passion can't support me financially. But I'm still on this path, hoping that someday things will get better. A couple of years ago, I remembered my childhood dream of becoming an artist. They say that what you wanted to be as a child is your true desire, and I agree. After years of avoiding this dream, I came back to it. I've always loved drawing. When I was a kid, it started with doodles. I have a funny memory from New Year's when I tried to draw decorations for the Christmas tree. I drew rats, as we had pet rats at the time, and I thought I'd drawn them very realistically. But when I looked at those drawings again the next year, I was shocked to realize they were just doodles, not the beautiful drawings I remembered. That memory stuck with me. As I got older, I started copying animal pictures and dinosaurs. I often gave drawings as gifts to my parents and grandparents. Around 10 or 11 years old, I loved drawing animals using online step-by-step guides that showed how simple shapes could turn into animals. I was obsessed with drawing chinchillas because I had one named Kuzya. In high school, I thought about going to art school, but I hesitated because the program took several years and I wasn't sure it was worth it. My mom didn't support the idea and I felt a bit hurt at the time, but later I realized it was probably for the best. I had a lot of free time in school, so I did sports, which was good for my health. Plus, my current art teacher shared a valuable lesson. She didn't send her daughter to art school because she wanted her to develop her own vision, not be influenced by teachers. That made me feel better about not going to art school. I realized that I didn't have any limits or rules that I had to follow, and I could freely create whatever I imagined. I didn't go to art school, but I still drew in my free time, mostly copying things I saw online. After finishing school, I chose a university program in environmental science. The program sounded interesting, but in reality it wasn't well organized and the teachers weren't very engaged. When the pandemic started, the transition to online learning made things worse. The whole experience was disappointing, but I made good friends at university and we are still close. During the online classes, I decided to start drawing again. I took a random anime drawing course online and it reignited my love for drawing. I began experimenting with different styles and techniques. Then, one New Year's, my aunt asked me what I wanted for a gift and I asked for a gouache. She not only gave me the paint but also a canvas with a note: paint a picture, sell it, and let it be the start of your journey. I laughed at the time, not thinking it would turn into anything serious. But I painted my first canvas anyway. It wasn't ready to be sold, but it marked the start of my creative path. After that, I started painting with acrylics, focused on animals, and created an Instagram account to share my art. But when I graduated from university, I quickly found a job in my field. At first, I was excited, but then I realized it wasn't the right place for me. I wasn't enjoying the work, and it felt soul crushing. But I kept going because I needed the money. My evenings and weekends were spent drawing, which made me happy, but the job was draining. After a while, I saved up some money and made the difficult decision to quit my job. My family was shocked, but I knew it was the right choice. I had no clear plan, just the hope that focusing more on my art would bring better results. For the next 6 months, I dedicated myself fully to drawing. I posted videos on TikTok and Instagram, and slowly my audience grew, though not as quickly as I had hoped. I felt pressure from being unemployed and not knowing where this journey would lead, but I pushed through. Then I made another important decision: to apply for a design program at a university in my hometown. This was something I had considered earlier, but I couldn't because I needed a stable income. Choosing design felt like an act of self-love. It was a way of choosing something that truly resonated with me, not what others expected. It was a sign of me finally listening to my true desires, the ones that had been with me since childhood. Now I'm surrounded by other creative people who take art seriously, just like I do. I'm gaining valuable knowledge and support in this area of my life, and I feel inspired to keep growing. I have so many ideas and the energy to bring them to life. My main goal is to turn my passion into a job, and that's what's keeping me going. Even when things don't work out, I stay motivated because I know that one day my dreams will come true.